Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader. This Scorpio is your bi-weekly general reading from the time between now and the 31st of December. I'm going to draw 3 cards for you, my darlings. The first 3 are going to relate to this week, okay? So this is the week beginning the 17th. And the second row of cards are going to relate to the week beginning, well, Monday, the week beginning the 24th, which is Christmas Eve. Okay, my darlings? I've already shuffled and meditated, etc. I'll do a little bit more of that on camera and then we shall get started, okay? The cards are already already ready. They're ready. They're ready. Necessary. Wow, you've got a few necessary ones, you. Now, one of my viewers asked me last month, and I didn't respond to the comment, and because I lost it in the in the comments. She asked me, how do I select the cards how do I know which cards to pick? So I've decided I'm going to do a video about that because I can't explain it in this video, but I'll do a special video and I'll put it in the Key Wisdom playlist so you can watch that over the Christmas period if you like. Okay, darlings, this is the card at the base of your reading, the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the card at the base of the reading, I feel, is like the overall energy for the next 2 weeks, or the overall lesson, or what you're being where your attention is being drawn. And what a nice place for your attention to be drawn to. This is about new beginnings, practical new beginnings that are fortuitous, excuse me, that bring in abundance, health, happiness. You know, this is about a beginning, a new start in some way for you, this reading. That's what it's about, and that's what these next 2 weeks are about, and that's actually appropriate considering it's the end of the year. So, you know, we are looking back and being reflective, but we're also looking forward, aren't we, in the new year, at the end of the year, trying to establish the type of things that we want to bring in for ourselves. So let's have a look at this week then, my darling. So this is your first card, the Strength card. I've seen this a few times today, actually. Excuse me. I've seen this a few times today, this card, the Strength card, but it's very appropriate, really, for this year. Because what a year it has been for everybody. The Strength card is, I really think about it as situations that arise in our lives that show us our strength, that show us how strong we are. And so invariably, we are actually weakened by these experiences. We feel like it's been such a challenge, like things have been really hard, things have been really difficult. But this week, it's about recognizing that you are strong. You are stronger because of the experiences that you've had, that you've been going through. You are strong. You are stronger because of these experiences. And actually, this is, as I said, what's really setting you up for this new start coming forward for you. Now, the Strength card is also a number 8. So the symbol of infinity, if we look way back to the hieroglyphs, the Egyptian hieroglyphs, we will notice the similarity between this as the sun and this is the moon. Now, I always talk about the karmic cycle as being the external circumstances and external experiences, the sun, that help us to understand and uncover who we really are within the moon. Okay, so this is why karma is so important. We have these situations because they help to bring us into awareness about who we are. Now, whilst I was talking, I was also getting screamed at in my ear, not actually, energetically, shall we say. I'll explain in that other video. About these 2 cards. So this was the first one that I got encouraged to. Yes, there we go. Yes. Yes. So it looking like, hopefully you should be feeling stronger in that case. I'll put that one down, put this one up here. Hopefully you should be feeling much more strength. It might be that there is new love coming in. This is potentially a sign of new love, like an actual person, you know, having a crush on somebody or starting a new relationship, or those first flourishes of joy and attraction that we feel and of romance that we feel. And we've got the strength card here with it. So this could suggest that it's very strong feelings. If we see the ace of, all we need now is the ace of wands, and then we'll know it's passionate. We'll know someone's getting laid this week. Anyway, Scorpio, so it could be that type of energy, you know, like this is a very strong emotional connection that you are feeling with somebody this week. Could be a renewal. If you're in a relationship, if you've had difficulties in that relationship, there could be that have been very challenging with the strength card. This could be a new emotional beginning for that going on this week, you know, okay? For some of you, as I said, this could just be meeting a new person, something new coming in. We've got a new practical big start, haven't we, with these energies? So for some of you, it could be, as I said, a renewal of in your love, in your current situation, a reconciliation. Actually, this could also indicate a reconciliation. These three cards, it's because of the challenge that we are and the karma of the strength card. That's why I say I get the impression of it being something that's already, energies are already been put in at some point already. Okay, let's look at this one. This will give us more clarity and information. Wow! Oh my gosh, Scorpio! These are amazing cards, aren't they? So this with the addition of the Six of Wands, again, I get the impression that for those of you that are in a relationship, in an established long-term committed relationship that's been difficult, we've had a very difficult year this year as individuals, as we go through our karma. The pressure seems to be increasing in life, if you will, astrologically, shall we say. So if there's been that type of difficulties in your relationship, this week it's changing. We're having, you know, things have settled a little bit, and you should be feeling a little bit more grounded. Even though we've got no earth energy here, you should be feeling a little bit, you should be feeling a little bit more grounded this week and able to start again with your lover, with your current partner. For some of you though, this is very clearly a reconciliation. It's, you know, there's been difficulties, there's been arguments, there's been no contact potentially. That is not going to be the case from at the end of this year. We're going to move out of that energy, out of that, the challenge really, of the Chariot and the Strength, and we're going to be victorious with this energy, with all these energies that we see here. So that's beautiful. Success is coming your way when it comes to love of self, when it comes to your ability to be able to manifest the type of relationships and commitments that you want. You're able to do that, and not only are you able to do that and you're passionate about doing it and you're ready to take action on that, the universe is also giving you a little helping hand, helping you feel better, feel stronger, feel capable and able. Okay, so that is amazing. Wow, Scorpio. Wow. Sometimes I wish I was a Scorpio. No, I'm joking. I am a Capricorn and I'm proud of that. Right, this is your I've got fire in my chart though. Aries is my rising. My moon sign is Aries. Oh, you're water. Anyway, sorry. Right, I digress, darling. Okay, this is your next card. Okay, we've got the Five of Swords. So just marinate on that for 1 second. I'll have a drink. There's always one in there that pops up where you're like, no, I don't want to see that. But you've got to think of the tarot cards as questions. That is what they are. That's how I see them. If you've ever read any meditation, traditional meditation, mindfulness meditation, Buddhist meditation, you will realize that they're all questions and they're all poems. So you never get told anything. You only ever get asked questions in traditional Buddhist literature when you're at Nyingma. Nyingma is like the oldest school, basically, one of the oldest schools of Buddhism, and it originates in India. And it's where oh God, I'm digressing. I'll put all this in the Key Wisdom video. Anyway, basically, this is about questions. All the cards are questions. So this is saying to us, with it being a number 5, something needs to change. Or you're in a situation now that's bringing you into awareness that things need to change and things need to adjust. And that is a challenging awareness to come into with the number 5 of Swords. But with Sword energy, it's also about our thoughts, our minds, our clarity, our consciousness, our communications, what we think, what we say, what we allow ourselves to think, what we allow ourselves to say. So we talk about this being conflict, but you know, defeating yourself really by not being honest. You know, if you're not being honest with yourself about what it is you're feeling and what it is you're thinking, then you are defeating yourself. So clearly there's a sense that things need to change, come through. Something new wants to come through for you successfully. You want to feel differently. The universe wants you to feel differently, better, happier about yourself, more confident about yourself. The universe wants you to recognize your strength, for example. And for some of you, you are telling yourself, oh, I'm fine, when you're not. Or you're fighting this new awareness trying to come through. You're fighting this new start, this forgiveness that wants to happen. If you've been on the outs and outs with your partner, things have not been going well with your your actual current relationship partner, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, if they've not been good so far since, for a while or whatever. And then now this person's saying, come on, or this person could be a Leo, for example, because I've got Leo's card. This person, your partner, could be saying, yeah, let's move on now. Everything's forgiven or nothing happened. This could be you, like, not wanting to face that, not wanting to acknowledge it, pretending to be fine when you're not. There's more cards that want to come out. Oh my word. I thought it was that one, but I think it's this one. We've got Justice. So it feels like it could be some sort of apology that's necessary to happen. This is like almost can be like keeping the peace or being diplomatic, not really saying what's on your mind, not really saying what you're thinking, trying to keep the peace because it's Christmas and we'll sort it out after the new year. That type of energy. But as I said, no. You see, the universe, you're only doing that because you're a bit tired, because it's the end of the year, you're shattered, it's been a hard slog in your relationship this year, in your relationship with yourself, in your relationship with your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever. Yeah, it's been a hard one. But it's because you're walking your individual path and they are walking their individual path. And apologies need to be happening, forgiveness needs to be, people need to forgive each other, people need to start again. But this card's also linked, sorry. But for some reason, are you, something's not working here. As in, like, either you're apologizing when you don't really feel like there's a need to say sorry, and you're just saying it just to try to keep the peace because it's Christmas, or that someone's not being sincere with their apology or something like that. But this is like, I look at this energy from your point of view, and I'm looking at it from what you're going to be experiencing. So for you, this is you having to adjust your attitude, because actually what you're telling yourself is not helpful. So if you're just constantly thinking, well, this person is lying to me or she's lying, like, even though they've said, I'm sorry, I'll come back to you, I missed you, I love you, whatever, I want a new start with you, you might just be like, no, they're lying. But they're not lying. Look, this is internal conflict. This is clarifying this as well. This is internal conflict. This is you. It's one or the other, isn't it? With it being, you're on one side or the other of this. You're either the one having to apologise or being apologised to. And if you're the one having to apologise, it might be that you're fighting with yourself. You don't want to apologise, even though, you don't want to be diplomatic. You want to be truthful. But really, ultimately, the best thing is to apologise. That's the right thing to do when we see Justice card, when we see these aces, and with the Victory, that's the right thing to do. but you're not wanting to do it, or vice versa. So someone apologizes to you, your partner, whatever, apologizes to you, and you are keep telling yourself, oh, well, she's just saying that because it's Christmas, or she don't really mean it, or whatever. And it's like, listen, you've got this. What more do you want me to, what do you want me to say? What? It's here. New emotional beginning and success. Justice. It's here. So you don't need me to tell you. You can see it for yourself. You know, don't punish yourself any further. Do you know what I mean? Don't punish yourself any further. If someone apologizes to you, accept their apology, because actually what is going on here is in your head. If you think, no, yeah, they're saying they're sorry, but they're just lying, that's in your head. The universe is saying, look, we're giving you the gift here of a new beginning. Not one, but two, practically and emotionally. In a real way, you'll see a difference. You'll see a difference. Accept the apology, you'll see a difference. You'll see it. You can feel differently. You can feel better. You can feel happier. But for some of you are fighting that, or it's vice versa. You have to apply it specifically to your life. But it's that type of energy. So we've got this balance trying to come through with justice. We've got this balance trying to happen. But for some reason, there's conflict. It could be that the conflict's just, you know, because of the situation, how it's been. Or it could be the conflict's internal within yourself. Okay, my darlings? Then we've got, Scorpio, this is not a shoddy reading, love. This is a good one, babe. This is a good one. This is a good reading, Scorpio. This is positivity. This is happiness. This is seeing in the world what you want, manifesting it, bringing it forward, the things that you've dreamed of. If you've wanted this apology and it's not come, now it's coming, and you can believe that it's truthful, that it's real. Believe it. You've wanted it long enough. You know, this could be, you know, we've got other scenarios this could relate to, you know, breakups, you know, fallouts, and then, sorry, this doesn't relate to the breakup. This relates to the reconciliation, the coming back together, the apologies, the making up with people after we've been on the outs, if you will. That's what these cards are relating to. So specifically as it relates to you, into your life, obviously you have to apply that. The Nine of Cups, I didn't even talk about this. The Nine of Cups is Cups energy. So again, it's related to your energy, Scorpio. The signs of the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Number 9, so it's related to the Hermit energy, which is Virgo's energy. And we think about the diligence of the number 9 and of Virgo, the focus, the dedication to trying to understand, to try to uncover, to try to heal from, to try to see what's within, to try to be truthful with themselves about what is within. That is the energy of the number 9 and of the Hermit. Now, with the 9 of Cups, this is saying really being honest with yourself about what it is emotionally you will find fulfilling. That's what this energy is about. It's saying to yourself, acknowledging to yourself, all I've wanted is for her or for him to say sorry. That's all I've wanted. And they come and they say sorry. And they mean it. So what are you now going to do? Are you going to allow yourself to accept that apology? For example, yeah? We call this the wish card. So this is why we call it the wish card, because it's about in your deepest, like the Hermit, in your deepest hopes. What is it that you would want? What is it that you would want to manifest? What is it that you want to bring in? When we see this energy, we see that there's an opportunity to recognize and to be brought into alignment with the things that we do want, okay? With the wishes that we do want, with the things that will fulfill us, okay? We have the energy there, and especially with these aces and the victory and justice, we've got the energy coming through for you, Scorpio. So you now be the one who's going to claim it. Let's look at this week. This is Christmas week, beginning Monday the 24th. So let's have a look. We've got balance and reciprocity. So that's excellent. We've got this number 6 of Pentacles, balance and reciprocity. Now, the reason, honestly, I feel like I'm giving lectures today. Let me have a drink of water, actually, before I talk about it. Okay, so the reason we call this the card of reciprocity, which just means equal give and take. So if you've given what you've put in, you will get back. That's basically what reciprocity means. And the reason we say that this is the number of reciprocity is because of the Golden Dawn system of looking at tarot energies. So the Golden Dawn link the energies of the tarot to the Tree of Life and to the Kabbalah and to the ancient wisdom of that. Okay, so they did a lot of work in the 19th century. Was it the 19th or the 18th? I always get mixed up. But anyway, they did a lot of work on it. And on the Tree of Life, number 6 is, this is not the Hebrew letter because I cannot remember it off the top of my head, but it's basically beauty. Now, I always talk about the beauty as being the recognition of the value of something, because that's what beauty means, really. It's about me looking at this and saying, isn't it beautiful? You know, I've got to appreciate that. And that's why we call this the card of reciprocity, because it's Pentacles energy, so it's practical things that we can see, touch, feel in the world. And it's about recognizing, with the number 6, the benefits or the value of something. So this is why we say, this is people saying to you, oh, well done, we'll give you what you're worth now. You know, this is that energy, this balance coming through, this harmony, and this understanding coming through. So it's about understanding, it's about harmony, it's a very honest energy, it's very truthful energy, because it's about acceptance and awareness as well as the number 6. So with Pentacles, you should be able to see it, even if you're telling yourself this week, I don't know if I can believe him, I don't know if I can believe her, you know, I don't know if I can accept this apology. Like, they say that they want me back, or they say that they love me, but I don't know if that's true. This is saying it is true. This is saying that person, if you're apologizing or you apply it, recognizes, with the number 6, we recognize in a practical way what we've done, what we need to do, how we want things to change, what we're going to now invest. Okay, so it's a real positive start, actually, and actually to the Christmas week, and actually, you know, it might mean some nice presents as well, as like this. Oh, some of you might be getting some nice Christmas presents. Okay, so the last 2 cards, let's have a look. Yeah, we've got the 8 of Pentacles, so more Pentacles energy. So this is you, maybe you too, maybe if this is a romantic situation for you, maybe this is you two both, again, now acknowledging, saying, okay, let's work on this. Let's put the work in, let's put the effort in, let's put the time in, let's really work on making this the solid, you know, long-term union commitment that we want it to be, if this is related to love. I mean, I can't really relate it to anything else, to be honest. It could be love of self, obviously. It could be, but I can't really apply this to work unless it is, you know, you've been in a work situation that was treacherous, you were treated unfairly at work, and then, you know, that conflict is over this week. You know, people actually acknowledge and realize that actually they treated you unfairly, or that, you know, you actually are in a position where they should be more respectful of you, or whatever, something like that. So it can be applied, I suppose. Actually, I did that quite quickly, actually. It can be applied to work, I suppose. Okay, so I want you to think about this. This is you deciding with the number 8 that we're going to work on it. We're going to put the work in, we're going to put the effort in. We're going to do whatever we can to make this good, to make it right, to make it solid, to make it fixed, to manifest what you want, you know? Let's have a look at the final card. Please be good. Queen of Wands. Okay, good. So we've got some, this is a really nice reading, actually, Scorpio. So the Queen of Wands wand energy is related to, oh my God, what a massive spot on my head. Just found it. The Queen of Wands is related to the fire signs, so the signs of Aries, Leo, and Sag. It is also related to our sacral chakra, or our second chakra. Our second chakra is all about our passions and our inspirations, the things that motivate us, the things that move us, the things that are our creativity, our excitement in life. That's what the wand energy is about. Our confidence. You know, confidence is from within. And the queens are all passive, and what that means is it's about what we know and what we understand. That's what it means to be passive, as opposed to taking action on what we know. It's okay, how do we now feel? How do I feel? You know, what are my passions? What do I want? This is you knowing that with the Queen of Wands. This is you knowing the things that you want, the things that you're passionate about, the things that give you life. You know what those things are now. So even if, you know, you find this week, so as I said, it's Monday the 17th today when I'm filming this. So if you find this week that, oh my word, like I'm struggling, like they've apologized, or I want to, you know, whatever goes on, you know, work situation's been treacherous and blah, blah, blah. You know, actually what comes out by the end of the year is you feeling confident in the decision that you've made, in the if you've accepted or given the apology, you feeling more confident now because you can see things have actually changed. You know, people are being more fair to you, or you're being more fair to people. People are being more fair to you, and actually you are putting in the practical work. Whether it's your work colleagues or your love relationship, whatever situation, they are putting in the practical effort as well in order to give this security, to provide this security, and to manifest the type of relationship or work situation that you want, okay? And you feel confident about that, and so you should, okay? Beautiful reading, Scorpio, absolutely beautiful. If you've liked it, give me a thumbs up, please. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If you click the bell as well below, you'll be able to get notifications of all new uploads I'll be doing over the Christmas period. My mind totally went blank then. Leave me a comment as well. I'll do my best to reply. It's been very, very busy, as you can imagine, this end of the year. But also keep a check on the Key Wisdom playlist, because I'll be uploading a few extra. As I said, I'll be answering some of the questions that viewers have asked me, but I just lost their comments. There's so many of them. I'll be answering some of those questions, and just giving you some extra little treats and tidbits over the Christmas period. All right, my darling. So I hope you loved that reading, Scorpio. Thank you so much for being here, Scorpio. I think it's fabulous. I wish this week's going to be a good one anyway, hopefully. I hope you enjoy it. Don't fight the feelings, babe. Don't fight the feelings. Just go with it, you know. Be true to yourself and just enjoy this next couple of weeks. All right, my darlings. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Have a wonderful Christmas, and I'll see you all soon. Take care, my darlings. Bye.